Hey guys, Chris here. In this video, we're going to talk about the upcoming Polestar 3. We're going to talk about when it's going to be revealed, when it's going into production, and when you can expect to see it on the road. We're also going to talk about why you should be excited for this new sporty and luxurious SUV from Polestar. Because guys, I'm so excited for this car, so I'm going to talk about why I'm excited also. And I have been this excited for a new electric SUV, well, in a while. So this is going to be a good one, guys. And if you're new here, my name is Chris. I have this channel dedicated to testing EVs. I do range tests, charging tests, reviews. I drive EVs down to 0% stated charge to see just how far you can go on a full charge of battery and what happens when you're down low in that percentage. I also buy EVs to give you guys the ownership experience like this. This is my Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo that I got delivered in February. And I made quite a few videos on this car. So if you like EV content, please be sure to browse the channel. And if you like the videos here, I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe to the channel. And also for the Polestar 3 and also EV videos in general, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that thumbs up button down below. Thank you very much. Before we jump into the reveal date, the timeline, and all that good stuff, and also how reliable all of this new information is and why, a lot of people may be thinking, what the heck is a Polestar 3? Well, the Polestar 3 is the next fully electric offering from Polestar, their second fully electric car. So first we had the Polestar 1, this hybrid electric performance coupe. Then they launched the Polestar 2, their first fully electric vehicle that's a competitor to the Tesla Model 3. And then the next car in line is the Polestar 3. And Polestar themselves says that this car is going to compete with the Porsche Cayenne. So the Porsche Cayenne is currently only offered as a petrol and a hybrid, not fully electric, but there's going to be a new model that's going to come to market in 2025 that should be offered as a fully electric car. So this is what Polestar have in mind when they say it's going to compete with the Cayenne. They also say that it's going to be sportier and more luxurious than the next generation Volvo XC90. So in size, from the photo we've seen, you'll notice one photo under camouflage. It looks to be sporty and also looks a lot, in proportions like a Porsche Cayenne. So I'm guessing it's going to be around the same size, so a little less than 5 meters long, a little less than, 2 meters wide, and around 1.7 meters tall. It's going to be very close to that car in size. So it's going to be smaller than an XC90. We know that it's going to be a 2-row car only. And I'm also wondering that if this car will be closely related to the newly revealed Lotus Electra, which is also a brand under the Geely group. So the ownership, structure is like this, where Geely owns 100% of Volvo, but Geely only owns 50% of Polestar, where Volvo own the other 50%, where in practice, Polestar, even though the cars are going to be built in the US and in China, their headquarters is in Sweden, right close to, Volvo themselves, and the engineering and all the development is done, by those folks. So in my mind, it's a Swedish brand that's built other places. You have the Volvo XC40 and also C40 that are built in Belgium. Does that mean those are Belgium cars? Well, I wouldn't say so. I think they're still Swedish because the development and testing and all of the engineering is done in Sweden by people who came from Volvo and also other places. So this is quite an interesting car, and if it's closely related to the Electra, it's probably going to have a top model with 600 horsepower and also a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack. It's going to be 800 volt architecture, and also if it's closely related to that Electra, which I do think, because why would they build two different platform cars and two completely different cars? It's going to have a maximum charging speed of 350 kilowatts, which is insane. It's going to be doing a full charge in 18 minutes. Is that from 0 or from 10? Well, if it's from 10, it's super impressive. If it's from 0, that is just insane. That is insane. This car I'm currently sitting in, my Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo, is the fastest charging EV on the market with a peak speed of 270 kilowatts. This car will do 10 to 80% in 18 minutes. Not 10 to 100 and not 0 to 80, 10 to 80. So doing, that 0 to 80 or 10 to 100 in 18 minutes, that is just impressive. That's going to be insane, guys. And also it's going to be had in either rear wheel drive or four wheel drive, which is also interesting. There's going to be a rear wheel drive platform. So unlike the Polestar 2, which is built on the CMA platform, the single motor version of that car is front wheel drive. Polestar are going the sporty way. They're saying their cars are going to have much more feel, and they are saying that their cars are going to compete with Porsche. Not only the Polestar 3, the Polestar 4 is also going to compete with Porsche, and also the Polestar 5. So they are setting high goals, because this car, the car I'm sitting in, is one of the best driving electric cars on the market because of the way it feels. The steering, the brakes, the throttle, the suspension, and everything. Porsche are driver's cars, and if Polestar can build anything close to this, we are in for a treat, guys. It's going to be amazing. So that is very interesting. I'm guessing it's going to have around 550 kilometers of WLTP range, though Polestar themselves saying that they're going to aim for 600. That may be hard with a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, and that size of car, I think 500 or 550 is more realistic. And also it's going to be priced at around 70 to 80,000 euros. Now that we're up to date with what the Polestar 3 is, let's talk about the reveal date, production, and also when we can expect to see them on the road. So I spoke to Polestar here in Norway earlier this year, and I'm like, when will the Polestar 3 come? And they're like, we can't tell you. We can't tell you, but what we can tell you is that production is going to start this year. So you can deduce from that, if production is going to start this year, they're going to reveal the car this year. And I also get DMs from people who, well, claim to work from different car manufacturers around the world. And I've gotten DMs from 2 different people who say they work in the Geely group, who have said that the Polestar 3 is going to go into production next year. And I was like, I heard it was going into production this year, but they say it's delayed. So the next generation XC90 or Embla, whatever it's going to be called, was supposed to start production this year at the same plant as the Polestar 3, but it's delayed to next year. And also the Polestar 3 is delayed till next year. Does that mean January, or does that mean, March? Well, we just don't know yet. But earlier this week, Thomas Ingelat, CEO of Polestar himself, said that the Polestar 3 is going to be revealed in October. So that information is in line with this other information, but is super reliable. Coming from the man himself, going to be revealed in October. And that makes sense. Revealed in October, production start, early 2023. And I think we can expect to see these cars on the road in April, May of 2023. So this is kind of like the XC90, the current generation, when it was revealed in September of 2014 at the Frankfurt Auto Show. And that car, went into production in 2015. And we saw cars, like April, May in 2015. So this is kind of in line with that timeline. So October reveal, early 2023 production, and then we can expect to see the cars late spring 2023 or early summer 2023. And guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to get one of these cars. Will I get it early on? Will I have to wait till the fall? I don't know. I'm going to get, press cars from Polestar to do all the testing. And I'm going to get one for myself also, because I'm so excited about this car. And I've been looking to get another SUV here on the channel. You guys know I love SUVs. This channel started on SUVs. It started on an XC90. And after I had that XC90, I had another XC90. And also this EV turn on my channel that, I did a few years ago now, started with an Audi e-tron 55. So I love SUVs. I love featuring SUVs. And, I've been waiting to get into an electric SUV. So guys, I'm so excited for this car. I'm curious to know what you guys think. So let me know in the comment section down below. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.